Hello, this is Marvin. I'm here with Tashawna Dean, the Director of Nursing for North Point Assisted Living. And she's doing this month's interview. And Tashawna, what was your most memorable moment as a nurse?
Well, when I was pregnant with my son, this was about 5 years ago, I was a nurse at a skilled facility, and I had gone out on my maternity leave, I think a week before I had Jacob. I was at the doctor's office, and I received a phone call from my workplace saying that one of my residents, who was a relatively new resident, was requesting to see me. So I called back up to work, and they said, Shauna, she's not doing very well, and she's requesting to see you. Mm-hmm. So I thought, well, that's a little odd. I went up to the facility, and she had become where she couldn't see. She had taken a drastic downhill decline in a week's time that I'd been off work. She went under hospice care, and she said that she wanted to make sure I had the baby and everything was okay. And so I went in, I sang to her, and I had Jacob a couple days later, and she requested that I send a picture. So I sent a picture on my cell phone to the worker of Jacob, and they showed it to her, and she saw the picture. And she had been blind, she couldn't see anything else. And she passed away the next day. She said she wanted to make sure that I was okay and I had the baby and we were all right. But the point is, you don't realize what type of impact you make on people, because I treated her the same as I treated all of my residents. And to her, that was over the moon, and just to see that's my most memorable moment.
Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, next question. Tell us something that most people don't know about you.
When I was in high school, I was on a dance team for all 4 years, and I worked hard at that. And I was the co-captain my junior year, and I was the captain my senior year. And my girls, we were so good, not being, not bragging, we went to world finals.
Oh.
And so that's what I did throughout high school.
Cool. Okay, next question. I know Clemson is your school, and your loyalty runs deep.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were offered a position to work at USC, University of South Carolina, would you accept it?
Well, Marvin, that one is easy. In high school, I was offered a full scholarship, a free ride to USC, and I turned it down in a second because my blood runneth orange.
So no matter what the money...
No matter. Sorry.
Okay. Next question. What inspired you to become a nurse?
That would be my mom and my Uncle Tracy. He passed away 2 years ago, will be tomorrow. He was more like a brother to me. He was not that much older than me, and he would always tell me, because he had seizures, and he said, Shauna, go be a nurse and fix me. Mm-hmm. And when he passed away, before we disconnected life support, I said, Tracy, sweetheart, no matter what I could do, I can't fix you, but where you're going, you'll be all fixed. So that's why I became a nurse.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next question. What is your vision for the growth of North Point?
Well, I want to see North Point. We have a lot of positive changes coming around right now. We have a lot of renovations to the facility. I hope that you will see that it's a family-friendly facility. Lots of great customer service. We want it to be really, one-on-one. Each person, when I tell residents coming in, I will treat you as my family. And I really want that to be the focus. This is a family-friendly facility. I know it's a tongue twister, but I want it to be, where everybody feels like, oh, come on in, sit down. You want a glass of tea? Put your feet up, and just great customer service and great care.
All right, good. And last question. Who was your role model growing up?
I'd have to say pretty much everyone in my family. I can't pinpoint it.
Got a little bit from everybody?
A little bit. My grandmother, I had to recite the golden rule every day growing up. I stayed with my grandmother. I was my grandpa's sweetheart. I couldn't say sweet, so I was his sweetheart. And then on the other side, Nanny and Papa Pete, and then my great-grandfather was a pastor, and Mom and Dad, everybody worked hard, and I I had to earn my keep, so to speak. You know, so everyone gave me a little bit of something.
All right, that's good. Well, that's it for this month's interview with Tashawna Dean. Excuse me, that's a tongue twister there for me. But thank you, and God bless.